Are the media so hungry for royal news that they'd interview anyone who claimed to know something about Kate and her famous photo? How carefully would they check? One globally famous journalist is Tucker Carlson, who, having been fired by Fox News, has interviewed Putin and covered some really important stories.
And there's also a plus-sized, obese purple M&M, so we're going to cover that.
Just how desperate would he be for a global exclusive? To put this to the test, I sent him an email claiming that Archie was Kate and William's digital content creator, who had been fired for photoshopping the image so badly people saw it was fake.
All it took was an email. That's all. Tucker Carlson likes to pretend he's a real journalist and does his research, but he was just duped by a bunch of YouTubers who pretended to be a royal whistleblower who was going to provide the real story of what's going on with Kate Middleton. Now, it is quite bizarre, this she'll one day be queen woman and her whereabouts after surgery. Let's give you some background in case you missed it. Internet has exploded over conspiracies of where Kate Middleton is after the palace announced she was undergoing abdominal surgery. Hasn't been seen publicly since December. It's March, correct?
Before we continue with the story, we depend on members to keep on going. Don't wait. Click join now on YouTube.
As an attempt to squash the rumors, the family posted a Mother's Day photo that was quickly removed from news sites as it was confirmed to have been altered in a significant way. There's that photo. So this brings us to Tucker. British YouTubers Josh and Archie duped him into interviewing a fake Kensington Palace whistleblower who was prepared to dish the dirt on the doctored image. Duo talked to the head booker of Tucker's show. Okay. Booker asked for proof he worked with the royal family. Here's that part of the video.
I was working for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge as they were then, and the Prince and Princess of Wales. We all work out of KP at Kensington Palace.
You'll be able to send us like the original, and then also like so we did bring you on, like you can show the original verse. Yep. Do you have like proof of your working there, all that stuff? That's not because I don't believe you. We have to ask it for every single person.
Of course.
I got to do a Photoshop to re-edit the previously edited image of Kate to make it look like it was unedited. I removed Kate's left hand, fiddled with a 5-year-old Louis' waistband, added a rugby ball, and then made it look like this photo was taken in December by adding a Christmas tree. This would be our unedited and original family photo.
In this fake engagement letter, I have to put some things in, things that are so ridiculous that Tucker Carlson's people read this. Why on earth did they let you on the show? They must have known that this was a joke. Number 9.3 I've added in, which I think is actually quite important. It states that if you fail your probationary period, the company retains the right to amputate one limb of their choosing.
If your pre-production meeting was called How to Be Stupid, okay? The fake resume, the photo worked to trick Tucker's team. Let's go to the interview.
Incredibly, Archie and all of his limbs were in the studio, moments away from speaking to Tucker Carlson. Surely he'd spot something was up and call off the interview.
Turns out the picture was not entirely real. The question is why? And tell us, and we've done our best to verify that you're what you say it is. We're not faking about me, we're not being prank references.
And 3, 2, phony. It's a game, okay? And you've been duped. They didn't even try that hard, okay? Would have been rejected by crank anchors. Remember that show?
Yeah.
That was a funny show where you could call up, they prank people. And these people would have these conversations, get all out of sorts. Quickly, Jackson, is Tucker just not, okay, we know he's not a journalist, but is he also a bad actor, unenthused? And should the intern be fired?
I think he's just, Tucker Carlson's just rich and lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a pattern.
Lucky, I say privileged. Okay.
Yeah, rich and privileged, you know, that's even better, actually. That's actually a better word than lucky. He's rich and privileged. And it's so obvious, and it's always been obvious, that he's not talented, he's not interesting. There's really nothing in particular that sticks out about him, not even his personality. You know, Tucker Carlson doesn't, I don't think, have that much true drive in him because he doesn't need it. You know what I mean? Like, So, you know, he could do whatever he wants for the rest of his life, but I don't think he's going to keep doing this for very much longer.
Nah.
I could be wrong.
He had a shirt and tie on, jacket up top, guarantee tighty whities below. He's not even, I guarantee he wasn't even fully dressed for the interview. And I'm someone who enjoys doing that. Today I'm fully dressed. He does not care. My thing is, he's such a fool. This is foolishness that he's pumping out. Why not try to broker a deal with Comedy Central? Why not move over to a platform where it is about games and, you know, fake farts, you know, that thing that you sit on, the cushion,
whoopee cushion. Yeah,
that thing. Cushion, why not just do that and celebrate what you're good at? If you're going to be lazy and wrong, let's make a joke of it.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.